Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Mighty Boy, you are the Mighty Powers, and welcome to hopefully what is going to be a new long-running series of Kenshi. Now, Kenshi's been in alpha, I think, from about 2013. It was one of the Steam Greenlight successes brought to us by Lo-Fi Games. I think it started out as one guy, and after the Steam Greenlight success, he was able to build a team, and he has a bit of a company now. Kenshi, I've been looking at this for years, absolute years, waiting to get on board. We are playing version 0.9 something new land something. It's a lot of versions. We're playing the one where they've unlocked the northeastern desert. I think we'll be playing around in there. So let's get started. Let us get started. So you have a different type of way of beginning. This is a bit of a squad-based RPG, sandbox, no main storyline, do what you want, do it however you want it. I love it. I absolutely love the concept. I think these games need to be protected. You know, the IP, the source of this type of game needs to be protected. It needs to be, it needs to have everyone get behind them, because this is the type of game that, for me, is sort of like the ultimate of gaming. We're not going to tell you where to go. There's no corridors. We've just built a world. You do what you want. Have the fun you want. Ultimately, just absolutely a good experience. So we have different beginnings. That guy with the dog, I think, is a bit of a nod to Fallout. There's the Freedom Seekers. You know what? We're going to just do the Wanderer. This is the default. This is sort of how it's intended to be played. You are just some wandering dude. Got 1,000 credits. You sort of build yourself up from nothing to wherever you want to go. There's a few advanced options and all that, so we can actually change a lot of this sort of stuff. Ooh. Shouldn't have done that. Okay. So, yeah. No, we've got that. I don't think we need any of that. Alright, let us begin. Takes a bit to load. So you can actually build all the characters. I think I played this game just a little bit, sort of did the mining thing a bit. You can actually build up your characters, which is quite fun. You can change a lot of stuff about them. And she looks like she is ready. Okay, so yeah, you can change a lot of stuff. There are characters you can invite to your squad that they just are as they are. But most of the time you'll get this screen, you'll get to change their name, their race, all that kind of stuff. So the races are as follows: human skeletons. So they're actually like robots, but we'll call them skeletons. Hive, Shek, and yeah, back to human. So the humans have sub-races: Greenlander, Scorchlander. The Greenlanders, really good for farming, cooking science. So research all your cooking stuff, which is actually wildly important. And your farming, if you want to build a base. You've got the Scorchlander, actually not good at those things. They bring strength, all that jazz, but very good at dodging, very good at sort of making stuff, good at stealth, athletics, dexterity, so that's good. I do like that. I really like that. Like I said, I played this before just mining stuff. It's a really boring start, so I thought we're not really going to go with that this time. So what I would really want to do is start with someone who's going to have a good old thieving time. Let's see, race. Hive. Good dexterity. Athletics is just running long distances, which is really important in a game this big, because it is absolutely massive. Oh look, stealth and thievery is up. I like that. First aid as well, because I'm probably going to have the absolute waddle beaten out of me. Good at vetting, good at science. They bring in strength is down. That seems like a nice pick. The Shek are good at basically taking a beating. Actually, what was their hit point? 75. So the Shek are good at, I think, just being your tanks, taking a beating. We'll probably pick them up along the way. I do like the Scorch Lander. That's plus 20 in stealth, which is what we really need. Dodging, making stuff, dexterity, athletics. You know what? Yeah, let's go with these guys. Let's see what this can do. Okay. What are we going to do? Male, female, male, female, male. Let's do this. Let's do this. Looking pretty good. You can change a lot of stuff. We're going to change her hair because she is not looking exactly. Let's go and change. Wow. It's a bit aggressive. It's all looking a bit Mad Maxy. No. Maybe. I like the cut of that jib. I do. Oh, what was the other one? Yeah, that. Oh yeah, sorry. That's that. That might be it. That might be it. Oh, that could be it. Man, she is looking dangerous. That's what I like to see. She looks like she's going to steal your stuff and then she's just going to hurt you afterwards. Oh, that's nice too. That's nice too. Let's not spend too long on this. You could spend, I think you could honestly just spend hours doing this. Let's go back to that long hair. Yes, we like this. The face is good. Can we make her taller? A little bit taller. She is quite short. I think the Scorchlanders are supposed to be a little bit shorter. Okay. And we will... You can change their idle stance like this. Probably see it better from there. Bit hunched over. Yeah, bit attitude. I actually like that one. Fully just standing straight like a weirdo. Fully standing back like a weirdo. What's the first one? Oh wow. Yeah. Oh, that one's looking weird. Okay. We're just gonna go for the normal stance, I think. Posture. Oh yeah. Let's just leave that as it is. Let's see. They can be bigger. Yes. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Oh, spacing. Weird. Yep. Good. No, that's weird. Put that back where it was. That's too skinny. Oh, whoa. Didn't mean to do that. And we are almost done. Just taking up the entire episode length doing this. That's fine. Alright, and we are going to name her something. So I think that looks good. She looks dangerous. She looks like she's going to steal your stuff and then beat the crap out of you afterwards. That's what we want. Nice. Right. And we are going to call her... standard name. I like to give my little girl characters. Means nothing. Pretty weird. That's going to be her name though. Alright, let's get started. Where are we? The Great Desert. Okay. So, welcome to Kenshi. This is a massive game. This is full back. That's how far we can go out. It's really weird. You spend so much time making your character look like something, and then you just play most of it about back here. Okay, so where are we at the moment? Let's take a look at our map. We are at northern side here. Bate. I'm probably mispronouncing that. Anyway, we're in this city. I think it's the starting city for the Wanderer. I don't know if I think the other ones start in different cities. But this is where we're at the moment. You are you. The premise of this game is that you just suck. You absolutely suck when you first start. Anyone in this town or outside the town can actually just beat the living piss out of me. I'm weak. I have 1,000 credits. It doesn't go a long way. And I've got no skills. I'll show you my skills. None. One in everything. Quite a complex system, the way like the skills work. I actually like it. It's complex enough to make it interesting, not too complex to make it unwieldy. But yeah, you start off basically as a bum most of the time, and we're gonna make our riches. So last time I played this game, I went out to the city. I found, where was it? Out here. There is. Let's go over here. There's a copper resource here. I found that, mined that for like 6 days straight. Just grabbing different stuff. Just, grabbing that, grabbing some extra people. It was a really long, boring start, and it sort of sucked a bit. I didn't quite like it. I thought it was boring. You guys don't want to see that. So what we're going to do this time, we're going to steal our way to our first little fortune, and then we're going to build up from there. So let's scout out the city. Barracks. You just click on the buildings. I'll try and give you guys a bit of a tutorial about how it works. Some of the stuff in this game can get sort of confusing and stuff like that. The general basis of buildings, when you click on them, the bottom left-hand corner tells you everything about it. It'll tell you the name, what kind of province they actually belong to, the type of house it is, because we can build these ourselves later on, the town that they're part of, whether the door's open or closed, or unlocked, and also, more importantly, if it's open to the public. So if it's a private house and you walk in there, you are trespassing, and sometimes they will call the guards and you will get beaten up, thrown in jail, sometimes sold into slavery. It all gets really bad. But what we're going to do right now, we're going to scout out some of the shops, because we are going to actually try and see who's going to be the best person from us to steal from. There's a bakery. The bakery will have food. I do like that, because eating's actually a big thing in this game, and when you don't eat enough, you do get weak and tired, and it affects you. So okay, so this is one of those private houses. If I was to go in here right now, this little guard dude would be very angry with me. It's a private house, but you can actually buy it. So that might be something that we do. We might steal a little bit of a fortune and then buy one of these houses and set up a little bit of a base inside the city. That might be good. I don't know if anything's actually in those houses. I know when you buy them, everything gets cleared out, the people and the items, but I don't know if there's anything in them before you do that, and that's worth stealing. So we might do that. Probably not, but we might do that. This is the general shop of the Traders Guild. There's a faction that belongs to. Okay, alright. There's another couple of shops here. The mechanical shop and the travel gear. Travel gear is good. Gets you bags and stuff like that. Very important. Mechanical shop as well. Gives you a lot of things. These shops over here, pretty hard to steal from, because there's always people there. We are going to wait for nightfall. Hopefully some of these guys will fall asleep and go away. But these shops, because the gate is right there, people, and the bars here, people tend to walk past there like all the time, so it's a bit risky. There is a bar here. The bars are always open, very hard to steal from. I'm not even going to try it, but you can pick up squad members from inside there. People who basically tell you one story or another, which always boils down to, I can buy you as a person, here's my cost. This is another house that is actually for sale, 14,000 credits. I like the bug house. That seems a bit bigger than the other one. I know this one seems long, but I think this one is double story, and yeah, those things I think disappear as soon as you buy them. But I like them. I like the idea of the bug house. So what else we got going on? Oh yeah, that was the bakery. This is the general shop. I think if you hold down Alt, it shows you in bright yellow what the shops are, what they do. It also, if anything drops on the ground, you hold Alt, it will show you those little things to pick up as well. So that looks like a helmet. I think that's a hat shop. That is a hat shop, actually, yeah. So we could steal from the hat shop. Again, it's right in the center of a lot of thoroughfares, so it's a little bit harder, I suppose, to get in and out of that. Let's have another look around. This is the slave traders. So if you happen to get caught and you look like a bum, there are people who will pick you up whilst you're knocked out, come over here and sell you into slavery. It's pretty brutal. You either have to escape it or just get sold as a slave. Everything goes downhill. It is sort of fun. I'm not really wanting to do it just because there's a lot of waiting around, a lot of trial and error, and there's a lot of stuff you guys probably don't want to see episode after episode. But we might have we might do it. I'm not going to be save scumming in this series. I'm not going to save every time I go to try and do something and then just reload it because I failed. If I happen to get caught and get beat up and put in jail, we are just going to roll with that, you know, try to escape. If I get sold into slavery, we're just going to roll with that. But I'm not going to try and get myself put there on purpose because, yeah, it does suck a little bit. Alright, these are the police. The police. We're not going to try and steal from the police. That would be ludicrous in our first night. These guys... If you happen to be out here and you find people who have a bounty on their head because they've broken the law and you happen to be strong enough to beat them up, which we're not, you can just capture them, bring them into the police, and basically, instead of selling them into slavery, you go into the police and the police will give you the bounty. Seems pretty legit. We've got a fence that goes into the bums area, although you can just walk around the side. These guys are all guards. You know what we should be doing? Yeah, let's activate some sneak. So this is, I'll tell you how the sneak works as well. You go into sneak mode. The red eye means people can see us. It actually shows you the direction. A yellow eye means someone is about to see you. And if you don't really move or move out of the way, they will see you. A blue eye, let's see if we can get a blue eye. Let's see if we can just crawl around to here. Our sneak is very bad at the moment. Everything is just very... There we go. A blue eye means no one can see you. It means you're effectively hidden. This sun thing is about how light it is. You do sneak better in the dark. This is one of the things I like about Kenshi. There's this element that prevails of some sort of realism. You know, where if you're in the shadows, you sneak better. People can't see you that well in darkness as they could in blinding light, and I love the fact that they've included stuff like that. You know, you can't just max out your sneak ability and be blinding light, stand next to someone and go, but I've got 100 skill points. It doesn't work that way. You know, things are always up against you and you have to, you know, use the environment and a bit of brains to kind of get around. We're probably going to stick in sneak mode now. The time is 2:30. We're going to be waiting till about midnight for people to go to bed and see what we can steal. But I should probably just stay in sneak mode just because the stealth is going up. We need our stealth to go up. We need people to not see us when we're stealing all their stuff. And also when you are in effect trying to pick locks and steal stuff, your stealth actually makes that easier. Also this little fist here, that's for your assassination KOs. The person can't actually see, you've got to be behind them. That is the percentage chance that I'm going to knock someone out. So that's one of the, let's see, the assassination skill. You don't actually kill people. You actually just knock them out. And I think the reason why you don't kill them is because there's a big part of the game of basically selling people into slavery, picking people up and putting them into cages and, you know, ransom and stuff like that. So there's a lot more, I'll knock you out rather than I'm going to actually just, you know, end your life and kill you. The NPCs here are supposed to be persistent as well, which means that they don't just respawn every day. If these guys, I've had a couple of games now where I've just been playing around, and honestly, in the middle of the day, on the first day, there's a bit of a thieves guild up over here. They've had a clash with the samurai guard, and half the thieves have just been killed outright. First day, they never spawn back again. You know, that's what this game is. The game is persistent. It's not supposed to have that element of fakeness of, oh, well, the next day came along and all the thieves are just magically alive. If they get killed, if something happens to them, or they get beat up, put into jail, I think half of them got beat up and put into jail and sold into slavery. That's just what goes on, you know, and the Thief Tower was completely open. I could walk around there without them noticing. It was kind of fun. Sometimes it's annoying. You want your NPCs when you want them, but it was also kind of fun knowing that it's so persistent and kind of so realistic that if they do die or if anything untoward happens to them, that's it. It's happened to them. You can't take it back. Well, this is taking a very long time. It is taking a very long time. We're going to speed this up. Down here, you can just pause the game straight up, which is good. Who's that, Marissa? Right, she's just shopping. Good on you, Marissa. You can do play, double speed, triple speed. We're going to go triple speed. We're just going to wait around because honestly, this is going to take forever. And I want to build up some of my sneak just by randomly being an idiot by these guards and seeing how much I can do that. We're going to wait until everyone goes to bed. I have selected this shop here. Look at this. It's a general shop. These guys are coming back and forth. I don't think they're going to be like that when it's 12 o'clock at night. You know what I mean? These guys are going to be here, but I think that is far enough away, and it should be really dark there. I think it's dark there. Last time I came there at night, it's quite dark. So I am going to just try and get some of my sneak up. Yeah, my stealth is already at 2. This is good. And when it hits nightfall and everyone goes to bed, I'm going to try and break through that door. I'm going to try and pick the locks of all their chests, and who knows, I might steal some stuff to sell tomorrow. I will, like I said, go through some tutorials. I have sort of read a bunch of stuff about this game. And I found that there's a lot of things that didn't... it's funny, it's like, it actually makes sense when you think about it, but when you first do it and you're doing gamey game logic of other games that don't really actually make a total lot of sense in the real world, this game's actually kind of hard to pick up. Once you do pick it up, you realise, oh, it's actually quite, normal in the real world. So this, when you steal things or you commit a crime, there's a timer. You'll see this when I start to break into the door or whatever. There'll be a little timer up here that will give me a time allowance of when I'm committing a crime, that if anybody sees me committing the crime, they will raise the alarm. The police will come and beat me up, or something like that will happen. It's sort of weird. So if you steal something, you get about 3 seconds. If anyone sees you in those 3 seconds, you will be caught regardless, irregardless, I should say. Which can be weird if you steal something from upstairs in sneak mode and no one was upstairs, and you steal it and you're successful and you're all good, and you get out of sneak mode and run downstairs within those 3 seconds. Anyone who sees you suddenly magically knows that you've stolen something. So sometimes it doesn't really work logically. You kind of look at it, you think to yourself, no one would have known, but I like it. I like the fact that you can't just steal something, put it in your pocket just because someone's back's turned, and then they look around at you and they see half their shit missing and you're the only one standing there. So I do like that. Okay, these guys have gone to bed now, so I do like this. Oh no, there's a guard. Oh poo. Okay, so there's a guard here. Wait a minute, let me just... We'll just slow things down a bit. Okay, so these are the guards. Samurai Gate Guard. These guys are way tough. And they'll call in for backup. Now, yeah. I can't break through that door. That guy is looking at me. Okay, so we're going to try and find another place. We're going to try and find a place where no one is looking and no one is walking by. Hopefully. Why don't we... Oh, these slave trays are still open. This is eating into my thievery time. So like I said, a lot of things go on here. Hunger's one of them. You actually lose hunger and it starts to affect you quite rapidly. We have 2 health kits, a really, really bad iron club, and we have no food. So for us, really, stealing food is going to be important. I think you can go about 2 days without eating before it starts really sort of screwing with you. So that sounds like a long time, but a lot of times it's not really enough time. That guy's still there. Oh, he's going to be there all night. What a douche. And these guys are all walking around. Okay. Let's see. Ah! And there's a slaver guard and he's still awake. No way. Ah! And there's a samurai right there. They are onto me. They are onto me. They are absolutely onto me. Oh no. Okay, we are still going to try and find somewhere that we can go. Oh, really? The city heroes. Every game I've ever played, the city heroes always get beaten up and thrown in jail for some reason. Quite like it. All these doors are quite opened. What about here? Okay, let's hurry on over to here. Oh no, there's a gate guard there too. They are really onto me. They are onto me. This isn't good. What if I mean, that's unlocked. I can go in there, right? Right? Yes. Stupid gate guy can see me. Oh, they are really awake. I'm absolutely sure that they go to sleep at some point. Okay. Alrighty-ho. How about we go into here? This is... the door is open as a public house. We'll pop along into here. This is not going as well as planned, guys. This is really not going as well as planned. It's making for a boring episode too. This guys, they're all really awake. Okay. They're very, very awake. No one has decided to go to bed. These guys, oh, there we go. So this guy here, that's so exposed. Look at everyone walking that way. This one here, you could probably try and break into. There's a thief boss. Ah, see, I like this. The thief boss. You can talk to the thief boss and sort of become a thief. Every other play I've played through, the thief boss has literally got himself chucked in jail day one. And, you know, he wants a bit of money too for that. This is becoming difficult. I don't know. How about a storage? No, there's guards there too. Okay, so we really need to try to... Right. We might have to wait till day 2. That was a lot, hey? That guy didn't move at all. We're going to keep doing this. We're going to wait for day 2, I think. Wait for day 2. In sneak mode. It's important to get your sneak up. Got our stealth at 7. It's important to get that up. Athletics is running around. Maybe I should do that. I will just bore you with a bit of the game logic whilst these guys either go to sleep or just go away. So let's start with strength. So I have a racial bonus of 0.9, so I'm always going to be 10% less on the strength. It will actually affect your physical bulk, so your character will actually look different if they get too strong. They'll actually bulk up. They won't look the same. If you can have them skinny. If they get really strong, they will bulk up. For sure. So that is going to affect your carrying capacity. So even though... Oh, good on you. You went away. And everyone's going to be able to get up. Okay, so... it's going to affect your carrying weight. It doesn't seem like it's important for a thief, but I'm assuming that I want to carry as much as possible when I'm, you know, stealing stuff. So I'm going to want to get that up somehow. I think you just basically carry heavy things and run around. When I was doing the mining, always carrying heavy things, always running around. Got my strength up pretty well. Toughness is your ability to take a beating. I laughed about this. I thought it was the greatest thing ever. You actually have a toughness, and the only way to really train it is to get beat up and lose, basically, is to actually lose. And the better this is, you'll just last longer in a fight. You can have people hit you a lot. It also, your knockout ability, that's the biggest, most important one, is this knockout. It's how much of a beating you can take before you get knocked out. You don't want to be knocked out, because people can steal you and sell you into slavery and everything goes downhill. It also regulates how fast you'll get up when you have been knocked out. So you can get up almost straight away. If your toughness is up there, you can get out almost straight away, and you can, you know, keep fighting or run away, which is good. Anyway, toughness is good. It also increases the martial arts damage. That's just fighting just with your bare fists. I'll explain that one in a second. Dexterity, block and attack speed, and cutting damage, pretty much just for sword play and light weapons, you know, so swords and stuff like that. You got katanas, your light, you know, fast cutting damage. You have sabers. It's pretty much the same, but it has some sort of, it's like heavy slashing, so it has some sort of blunt damage too. Hackers, you keep going down that big sort of, like, these hackers are just things that look like blunt weapons disguised as swords. They're big. Heavy weapons, you can one-hit KO people, but you need a hell of a lot of strength, and you actually need to be fast enough to do it before they stun lock you and stuff like that. Blunt weapons like the one I have, really good for robots or like skeletons. Really good for things that need a blunt bashing, like things that don't bleed. You really need to have a blunt weapon. Pole arms for length. Don't really know too much more about how to say about that. And turrets is when you build your own base. I think there's there's a turret up here. You can get the turret, and the better you are at turret, the more damage and accuracy you're going to have. Melee attack is specific for fighting with swords, and it's the chance of hitting and the frequencies of attack. You want that to be pretty high. Same with defense. It's the chance of blocking an attack with your sword, and it's the chance of it's the chance of. Wait a second. I am going to follow this person. No, yeah, get your sneak up. Is your sneak on? I don't know. Yeah, so you want your defense to be up 2. Your dodge is, obviously your ability to dodge. Kind of important. When you get hit, you can stumble in this game. So it's really important to be able to get that ability up, because the more you're stumbling, you can sometimes do a fight where you just don't even get a hit in. You don't even get a chance because they just make you stumble as a fight. Martial arts is just fighting with your bare fists. In its later levels, martial arts is supposed to be quite good, but it takes a long time to get there. Relies on strength and toughness. So just go out there with your bare fists, take a couple of beatings, keep doing it. It's quite hard, I suppose. Stealth is what I'm doing right now. Your ability to sneak without being detected, really, really good. Also, if you have a bounty because you break the law, or if you disguise yourself to try and get past people who are going to try and sell you back into slavery because you've been a slave or anything like that, stealth is good. Always good. Thievery, pretty self-explanatory, stealing stuff. It also helps you break out. So when you have been put into jail or you've been sold into slavery, you're going to want to have some thievery because you want to be able to break yourself out, which is good. Assassination, just KOing people, just knocking people out, can be used with the stealth and stuff like that. If you go into someone's house and it looks like they're going to be too troublesome, you can knock them out and then steal all their stuff. Athletics is just running from place to place. This game is huge, and once we start traveling, you'll understand why you want to have the athletics up as high as possible. Swimming's the same, just on the plane, but with water. We won't be going to water anytime soon. Field medic, that's self-explanatory. It's good to have that up, but I would probably prefer to have a squad member who's just the medic who fixes everyone. Engineer is about when we build our base, same sort of thing as a field medic. You just want them to be able to build stuff at a good rate. Robotics, like with your skeletons and stuff, way late in the game. I won't bother going through that. Science is your technology and how fast you can research stuff. So researching everything, even like storage boxes, you need to research how to make that and things like that. So building the base, better weapons, better farming, better everything needs science. So we're going to pick up an NPC who has a good amount of that. This is with your trades, so I might be able to do this with this character, with Valencia, because she should be good at this stuff. Making weapons, making armor. Labouring, she's not good at, or farming, or cooking. Labouring is like what I did when I went out and mined the copper. That's just under labouring, just general labouring. Farming is, making of the foods and stuff like that. There's other NPCs that have way more points in this that I'll probably pick up when I want to do that. Same thing with cooking. Cooking, farming, pretty self-explanatory. There is a perception one back in the attributes. It's not implemented yet. I don't know what it does. I don't. I suppose it is going to, be a bit better. I don't know what it'll get used for. If it'll just be something that, gets used for when if someone's in disguise, like if someone has a bounty on their head and they're in disguise, you'll be able to sort of see through it or whatnot. But yeah, don't know how that's going to be implemented. So, let's get back into sneak mode. This is night 2, and we really need to get our steal on. So no one can see us at the moment. I'm going to go pick this lock, and I'm going to look around to see if anyone's going to come. I don't think anyone's going to come. That dude last night, he ruined my plans. This person right now, they're going to bed. This is good. By the time I break through this door, they should all be in bed. Now, you need a lot of stealth to have them not wake up. And also, oh yeah, he's going to bed too. Also, the more weight you have, the less stealthy you are. Again, one of those mechanics of this is what it would be like in real life. You can't hold that much weight and be clinking around with all your stolen goods and people not really notice. So the more weight that she has on her, the better chance they might wake up and be like, hey, what's going on? And then, yeah, like I said, everything will go down south. We'll just speed this up a little bit until she's good to go. You can see the chances going up because my skill's obviously going up. So my thievery's already at 2, so this is working out really well. No one's coming along, which is good. Oh, pick success. Okay. Alright. Like I said, no saves coming. So everything that happens right now. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, there's a dude sleeping like right there. Okay. So I'm going to pick some locks. I could, if you hold down Alt, look at all that. You left click on any of these things and they'll try and steal it. You can wake them up because my stealing ability is not that great. If I try and take one of these things, he might wake up. But they don't tend to wake up. I find they don't tend to wake up when you just pick locks. And we need to get our lock picking and our thievery up. So I'm just going to try and pick some locks. I don't know if I'll even steal anything tonight. If the chances are pretty low, I really don't want to get put in jail day 2. We can. If it happens, we'll go to jail. And we'll see what happens. But honestly, yeah. Alright, let's speed this up a bit. Oh, pick success. Okay. Alright, let's get in here. Oh wow, electrical components. When you see it in here, let me just pause it. Pressing spacebar pauses as well, just in case you didn't know that. You might want to know that. It's way easier than clicking on that pause button. When you see components, or you see anything in here, you'll see a buy value and a sell value and the average price markup and like the average price. If you're going to be a trader, because you can be one, you can sort of see the price markup and sort of see if you can go to another town and sell it. That takes way too long. That is such a chumps game. But also, when you see the sell value, that's not going to be the sell value. That's his sell value, the goods guy, when he sells it to us. Usually, when you pick one of these up, you can sell it to another NPC for about half the amount. You can also sell it to the thief fence for about, like, less. There's a chance that the other people will notice that it's a stolen good and will get very angry with you, call the guards on you, and you will go to jail. Though I think your thievery ability counteracts that when you're fencing things. So the higher your thieving is, in general, the better you're going to fence these items off. So for us, it really is important just to sort of get our thieving up. You can see the percentage chance of stealing this item is at 38%. To me, that means really we might get away with one item. He's going to probably wake up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just continue lockpicking. I really want to get these chances up so they're really high. Oh, successful straight away. Good on you. Yeah. Stuff's not worth too much, really. And the stealing chance is 38%. I don't really like that. Let's go pick this lock. Now, when did they wake up yesterday? I think it was about 5 o'clock. So we've got until about 5 o'clock to try and lockpick as much as we can, get our skills up, hopefully, maybe steal something. We might not. If it's going to stick at 38%, that's pretty low. That is pretty low. We'll speed this up a bit. Go, go, go. So it's good. There's a little safe here. Almost every shop has a little safe. These ones are hard to break through, but realistically, you want to kind of try for it. Because you will get your... You know what we're going to do? We're just going to change to this one. So it's only 5% here. So what I want to do is I want to pick the harder stuff. I probably should have come to this straight away. Pick the harder stuff. Also, this area is quite secluded. I do generally quite like it. There was that dude that came along last night. When you go through a door, I would probably close it just to... Oh, pick success. Look at you go. What's here? Skeleton repair kit. Whoa! They're worth 5,000. That's good. I could sell that for like 2.5. That would bankroll me. Okay, only 49%. To be honest, guys, I probably could try and steal some and get put in jail. I don't really want to. It'll happen at some point. If I'm just going to be thieving stuff, it's just going to happen. I'm going to get caught. Let's see. Hopefully we can get all this stuff up. Maybe we might try and take something tomorrow night. Stealing chance of 50%. Grog's pretty good too. That's actually... So you see the weight of items as well. See these chainmail sheets. Now they're worth a lot, but they're 6 kilograms. As soon as I add one of these to my inventory, my encumbrance, which is 0 at the moment, and my stealth is 19. If I added one of these to there, my stealth's going to go down, and there's a good chance that they'll just wake up. But look, we've picked every lock, I think. Maybe up here. Ooh. Can we sneak up here? There's some things in here. Oh, better chance of stealing stuff in here. Hell yeah. There's some sleeping shop guards. Oh, let's go pick this chest. I think this is a good idea. Just get our skills up. Don't get thrown in jail. Oh, straight up. 82% chance of stealing that. That's good. Oh, holy God. Okay. Out, 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 out. Out, out, out. Oh, see that guy there? That guy right there? He almost woke up. So they're about to wake up. Let's go shut this door. We were never here. That's right. Never here. Okay, so we didn't actually steal anything. But we did get our skills up. Let's go check out what we got. That's a lot. That was good. Theory 15. I like that. Stealth is at 21 already. Yeah, I suppose because I was stealing in stealth mode, it must have increased that. That's like power leveling. That is amazing. I like that. Okay, that was good. I know we didn't steal anything, guys. That seems like it's boring, but honestly, I think that's good. Honestly, think that's good. I do need some food, and I do have 1,000 credits. I think maybe I'm gonna have to buy some damn food. I really don't want to, but let's get out of sneak mode for the moment. Tell you what, let's run along to one of these bars just before we end this episode, and we will see. We're going to need some comrades pretty soon, even if I am stealing stuff, because this world is dangerous, and I need people who can just take a beating for me. Come in, have a browse. So here are a lot of people. Wow. Okay, who's this? The caravan boss. Okay, so these guys are on a trade caravan. These guys here are no one I can talk to. These guys are talking about... Who's this? Okay, fellow drifter, how are you? Finding it in town how are you finding in town so far? Expensive. Haha. Haha, yeah. Make sure you got plenty of bribe money to spare. Anyway, I'm looking for work. Need a sword? I do. I would like a sword. Good to hear. First things first though, I'm going to need a security pay. 6,000 cats. 6,000 cats is too much. So, like, sorry, bye. Yeah, that was way too much. Who's this guy over here? Finn, all that work, training, taking tour. The master says, lay down my sword. His hands were made for killing. He means to waste my time. Why did your master say to put away the blade? Peace. Train never to use one skill. What a sham. There's no peace in this world, and if there is, it's forged. Expelled of impurities. Master, let those thieves take our food, and when I got back, he expelled me. What a fool. Okay, so someone's stolen the master's food. He's probably gone and just slaughtered them all, and he's been expelled. Oh, no. You did the right thing. Thieves will never learn if you don't teach them, even though I am. Please don't teach me. I was training combat. In war, you fight until you bring peace to your people and your enemies. Oh, wow. I could use someone like you. Why don't you join up? You don't strike me as someone afraid to make scars. You got the coin, you got the guy. 7,500. I don't have the funds. These people are quite expensive, aren't they? Who was this guy, though? Finn. Oh, these guys are leaving now. They're leaving. They're going. See ya. Okay, so Finn was there. You can see his stats. He's pretty good. He's got 24 attack, 17 defense, already 15 strength and dexterity. No toughness, though, so he would actually just take a beating, which isn't too bad, because you literally just make them take a beating for a while. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I don't mind that. Who's this one? Izumi. Hey, I need someone that can fix, you know. Oh, sponsor my research. And you're an adult. Stupid one of that. I like that. What can you know about deciphering generator? Okay, so she must do the research. Okay, so you want to do research. I can appreciate a good brain. How about you come with us? I need some funds first. Kind of broke some stuff in a shop here. 2,500 cats can cover it. I don't have the money. What I do have is enough money to come here, buy some food. They'll automatically eat food, by the way. So when you get food, don't try to eat it. It's fine. They'll automatically eat it. I'm going to get another one. Stick it in there. She'll eat it when she needs to. Guys, we are going to leave that episode for here. That was a long first episode. We didn't really do much, did we? We trained some skills. Here, have a seat, Valencia. We trained some skills. We really didn't steal anything. That didn't go very well. But you know what? Next episode, we're going to steal some stuff. We're going to sell the stuff. We're going to get ourselves some cash. And then we're going to buy ourselves some friends. Alrighty, guys. Until next time, this is Mighty Boy. You are the Mighty Powers. You've been great. See you next time.